to the sky. Never let adventures pass you by. Be free and follow your crazy dreams. We're living our vision in the RV. Come ride with us and you'll be free.
Today we're traveling to Dallas, Texas for a few days to meet with our viewers at the McLean's RV booth at the Dallas RV Super Sale. Well, we made it to Dallas yesterday. We're staying here at the Renaissance Hotel downtown Dallas, right next to Market Hall. That's where the RV show is going to be, or well, it actually is going on now, but we're going to be there tomorrow for the meet and greet, and really looking forward to meeting a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
Today, Michelle and I have the day off together. We're going to take an Uber downtown here to, I think, what was it called?
Clyde Warren Park.
What she said, and then get back to Palm Springs. I mean, gotta have that coconut cream pie, right?
That's right.
$10 per vehicle. We spent $10 just from Uber to get here, so that was, we didn't even have to mess with parking.
Love that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe whipped cream too.
We're gonna get the Uber and go back and get ready for tomorrow. Pretty. Oh, is this our Uber? We're supposed to get in the back of the van here. I think we'll pass on that one.
I think so.
Pass on that one. Go ahead. Heading over to the RV show. Luckily, it's right here. We want to thank everyone for stopping by to chat, and a big thank you for our friends Pat and Carol for surprising us by flying out to spend some time with us and take photos for everyone. But now, it was time to head back to Palm Springs, California. And of course, to end the day, we had to make a stop at Sherman's Deli so Michelle could get her Bavarian coconut cream pie fix. We do a lot of these pre-made meals a lot since we've been in this van.
Busy and convenience, easy access to just do like small space, little quick things.
Yeah. At Costco, you know, they have those Kevin's meals. They're healthy meals, supposed to be. They seem to be very healthy. And they come in a bigger package. You've seen them at Walmart too. They're smaller, and they're not enough for two people really.
Right.
Even though it says 2 servings or whatever it is. And the bigger ones at Costco say it's for more. The bigger ones are just enough for us. In fact, sometimes we're wanting more. But we do a lot of that. And this is a Kirkland pulled pork we're going to do tonight. We got some
Cauliflower.
sugar-free, some barbecue sauce. Oh yeah, and the mashed cauliflower by Green Giant. It's not organic, but sometimes you just gotta say, what the heck. But that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. We do a lot of that. Like Michelle said, it's quick.
Easy prep meals kind of a thing. Because we usually, like he said, we usually are working right up past 5 o'clock, and yeah, we're tired. We just want easy.
We just want easy, which is why we eat out a lot too.
Well, that's true.
Plus, when you go to all these different places, you kind of want to try these new restaurants or some of the same ones, like Sherman's Deli.
Yeah. Don't say how many times we've been there already.
3 times. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say?
No. What are you having for dinner?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, what's that commercial? What's for dinner?
Yeah. Pork. That's
Pork.
what's for dinner.
Pork's for dinner. I think that commercial was beef, wasn't it?
Did you throw away my directions?
your directions. Yes, you need directions? Don't you know men don't use directions?
Yes.
We never use directions,
I
do
know
we, guys?
that very well.
That's why we get things done right.
In the depths of silence, where echoes remain.
That's why we get things done right.
You were the sunrise, and I was the rain. A collision of souls, opposing in flight. I was the darkness, you yearned for the light. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry?
Where are we, Michelle?
Catalina Spa and RV Resort.
This
Out-
is... Oh, go ahead.
Outside of Desert Hot Springs, I think closer to Desert Edge.
Yeah,
Whatever
still in
town.
the Coachella Valley here. But this is on our Coast to Coast membership, and that's something that I think we've only tried one other time, and that was in Branson
Yeah.
at
So
the
far.
at a resort there.
Yep.
So we don't use this membership much, but we couldn't get into the Encore here this year after 1,000 Trails, so we thought we'd give this a try. With Coast to Coast, they're different wherever you go. Like when we were in Branson, I think the membership, it just ended up costing us $15 a night or something like that. This one's different. We had to buy 14,000 points, which is like, I think it's $10 for every 1,000 points. So you got $140 there. And then when you get here, you have to pay $35 a night extra. And that's for our 30 amp. I think it was $40 a night for 50 amps.
Yeah.
This is a really nice place. They
Yeah.
have 2 natural hot springs for 2 weeks. $630.
Yeah.
Michelle showed me her
Yeah.
calculator. $630 total for 2 weeks is
Yeah.
what we had to pay, especially for California around the Coachella Valley.
Yeah.
We noticed that this resort has one side that looks more aged and another side that is more manicured. Even though we are in the older section, we like it where we are because it puts us right next to the shower houses, which are very nice and updated. We decided just a few minutes ago that we're going to go to this air museum we've never been to and we've heard a lot about. Tickets cost us $23 a piece.
All the way at the end is our F-117 stealth fighter, one of the first and few museums that have one on display. And don't care if you start there. I hope you get there. It's
Okay.
a really cool airplane.
Okay.
All right.
And that's the Korea-Vietnam hangar. Planes and information of those two conflicts are in there. World War II, that's World War II in the Pacific. And that's World War II in Europe.
Okay.
If you get lost, just look above the door frame. Everything is labeled.
Okay.
These planes were different. These were carrier island based and these were land based. All the way at the end in our own hangar is Angela or B-17. That's all the way that way.
Okay.
Okay.
That's our 5 hangars. We have the concessions right there. If you need something to eat and drink.
All right.
We have a movie theater, so documentaries on World War II.
All right, so we're starting at the Pacific hangar.
Right.
correct?
So this is all the airplanes that were involved over the Pacific during World War II.
Nothing is untrue. Nothing don't matter. It's all notions of our emotions, of everything we are and what we belong to. How we reach our destination. Shadow
this map that's on the wall here is where all these planes in this hangar were at during World War II, during 1941 and 1945. In late 1993, the idea for a Palm Springs Air Museum sprang from the imaginations of four men: Charlie Mayer, Bill Bryan, Pete Madison, and Dr. Mort Gubin. Charlie and Bill were conversing one day when a P-51 flew overhead. Charlie said, "Why not an air museum with World War II warbirds right here in Palm Springs?" Charlie was on the Palm Springs Airport Commission, so he told his friend and fellow Airport Commissioner Pete Madison, a former P-38 pilot. Madison contacted his friend Bob Pond, who was trained as a naval aviator and had been actively collecting and rebuilding warbirds and classic cars in Minnesota. Pond was known as a person who could get things done. Pond attended a meeting and declared his willingness to help. Thanks to his support and contacts in aviation, the concept became what is today. Construction started in February 1996, and the museum opened to the public with 2 hangars and 14 vintage aircraft on November 11, 1996. Since 1996, the Palm Springs Air Museum has honored veterans who risked their lives to fight for freedom and democracy by educating visitors on the history and importance of aviation and air power. There are now over 70 vintage static and flying aircraft with 5 hangars.
This is the aircraft carrier that my dad was on, the USS Hancock, CV-19. Of course, during the 50s, the Korean War era, the ship served quite a bit in World War II.
We like going to these places like this, especially when we see the ship that her dad was on. It really means a lot to her. We both instantly get tears whenever we see the ship. Sometimes we feel like we get signs that the day of, just like today, we felt like we had a sign that he was with us. And then we came here and had no idea, didn't even think about seeing the ship that he was on that would be here. Different era, but still, it means a lot. It means a lot, especially to Michelle. Her dad was an amazing guy.
Help me, I need a good advice. Please don't say no. Be my hero. You can tell me lies. Please don't cut these ties. Need a hero. Oh.
Whining so hard, I think life's all about me. And it's hardly even snow, but I stay inside like it's the ice age. I need you to dry my face. Look how I behave, and all the mess that I made. But I did really do my best, breaking down my neck, and it's me to blame.
Yeah. Help me, I need a good advice. Please don't say no. Be my hero. You can tell
process of occupying the country. It would be a touch-and-go mission, requiring the immediate deployment of naval, air, and land forces.
targeted Iraq. How it worked was there's a spot underneath here which is a turret that would laze the target. We put a laser on the target, and you'll look at that bomb, and I'm bridging here a bit, it has a big eyeball on the front of it. And when the bomb would come out, the eyeball would see the laser and follow the laser into the target. The aircraft did not fly very high. They flew at about 10,000 feet, and they were subsonic, so they weren't very fast.
This hangar that we're in are the planes that were mostly over land during World War II. 1943 to 45, Europe and North Africa.
knots, 700 miles an hour roughly. And he's there, and he's about to die.